Hi, I'm Rita Wilkins, also known as the Downsizing Designer. So it's the end of December, and it is the season to declutter and get organized, finally. So getting organized is one of the top 3 promises that we make to ourselves at the beginning of each year. But according to the U.S. News and World Report, by mid-February, 20% of us will succeed, while 80% of us will fail. So if decluttering and organizing is at the top of your list again this year, and now you're finally committed to making it happen in 2024, what is it going to take for you to have a lasting, less cluttered life that you've been longing for? So here are some ways to finally succeed at decluttering and organizing in 2024. Number 1 is to declutter first and then organize. Too often decluttering and organizing are thought to be one and the same, but they're not. So decluttering is getting rid of those items that you no longer want, need, or use, while organizing is storing those items that you want, need, and use so that you can find them when you want them. Number 2 is know why you want to declutter and get organized. Why does that matter so much to you? Knowing your why will serve as a reminder and motivate you when you get stuck and when you get stopped. So here are some examples. You may not be an empty nester yet, but in a few years you might be. So an example would be that if you start decluttering the process now, it's going to be far easier for you when you are ready to maybe downsize and retire. Meanwhile, you can enjoy the less cluttered lifestyle. Another reason would be you're retiring, you are downsizing to a smaller, more manageable home, and you have to get rid of your stuff because your new space will be smaller and you don't want to overcrowd it. And another reason would be that you're getting older and you definitely don't want to leave all of that stuff to your children to have to manage and clean out when you're gone. And then the last reason might be you're tired of living that cluttered life. You're longing for a home that is peaceful, clutter-free, calm, and happy. And you know where everything is when you need it. So number 3 is set yourself up for success. Prepare for the emotional and physical challenges that are ahead. It is a roller coaster of emotions. Set realistic weekly goals and know your own personal bandwidth. And know what decluttering methods have worked for you in the past and those that have not. And commit to your decluttering journey by taking consistent action every week until the mission is completed. And then expect to succeed. Keep visualizing what your new life is going to be without all of that stuff. Number 4 is to create a 90-day plan and a strategy with weekly milestones. So there's nothing like checking something off and then succeeding at it. So decluttering and organizing or downsizing, everything takes time. Depending on the size of and scope of your project, it could take a few weeks, a few months, or even a year or 2. And it's far easier to visualize such a large project that can be overwhelming when it's broken down into more manageable chunks. By setting your sights on what you would like to accomplish in 90 days, you'll likely remain motivated to continue on to the next phase. And when your goals are clear, specific, and measurable, weekly, you're going to have a constant reminder of how far you've come, which is very motivating. Number 5 is make it fun. Those of you that know me, everything I do, there has to be some fun element in it. And also make new memories. This is just one part of your life, and it can be fun, it can be memorable. So create a team of family and friends that will help you each week and keep you moving forward while also holding you accountable. It's much easier and fun when you share the project with others. And of course, then you can volunteer your time back to them and reciprocate. So my personal decluttering method that I love is called the burst method. Working for 50 minutes at a time with 10-minute breaks. It's amazing how much you can accomplish when you are highly intentional and laser focused for those short periods of time. And remember to share your goals with your team and also to review and measure your weekly progress. And number 6 is remember that this is a journey and that you are human. So yes, you do want to declutter and you do want to get organized this year. And yes, you do have a goal and plan and a timeline. And yes, you are human. So, but life will get in the way. You will get stuck. There may be times where you want to give up, but don't quit. Remind yourself of how far you've come. Remind yourself of why it matters so much to you. And ask yourself, what is it going to feel like when I'm finally living in that simple, less cluttered home? And what will it feel like to be one of the 20% who actually succeeds in accomplishing their decluttering goals in 2024 on that New Year's resolution that you made about organizing and getting and decluttering? So to help you get started, there are a few free resources on my website, Rita Wilkins at ritawilkins.com. One is the ABCs of downsizing, and another one is the Quick Start Guide to Downsizing Your Life. Those are a couple of the resources, but we have many, so hopefully you'll take advantage of those, and good luck to you.